Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You come out and play? It's my roommate. He's being a little stubborn. I startled him moving the ladder earlier, so he decided to hang out underneath the door. Okay. That's our buddy Ka. He's our roommate Snake. Welcome, October 4th, 3:30 in the evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Robtalk. So what's going on at the house? I got grass seed down. You can see the stuff that's growing are weeds, but the stuff that's starting to sprout in some areas, you can see very fine. Actually, over there, you could probably see a little bit going on over there. Grass is starting to grow in some areas. It's been dry. I put seed down after the rain came in. I couldn't get to it in time, priorities and whatnot. So I was a little late, but I did get it down. About 550 pounds, I think I applied all up over there and over here. Right, you see I got a burn pile right over here. I don't know if you can really tell, but that's where my black dirt basically ends. So this is nicer dirt. This area here will be more of the lawn that I take care of, and likewise over there. Out there, I just mostly want to get some grass down just so it's not dirt, mud, whatever. I really don't care about that, but I'll be more, I'll baby this stuff here. So no siding yet. We are still waiting on these guys. Their other siding is back ordered. I've got some that was delivered over there, but that's just the sheets. I think they're waiting on the wrap and the side, which it was supposed to be delivered Wednesday and still not here. Not much to change out here. The pond is getting lower and lower as we don't have any rain, but it's fall. It's going to show up, even though it has been dry. My hope was it dews pretty heavily in the morning. You wake up and everything's saturated. Really, that's all you want with fresh grass. You don't want to do a deep water just, because your seeds aren't that deep yet. So just light watering regularly, and hopefully the lawn fills out. Let's go into the garage, see what's going on. Well, nothing exciting going over here. Plumber showed up today and worked on our spigot here guy. It leaked like crazy, and he did some jerry-rigging stuff, which I don't really care for, but the alternative is to rip it out, and I really don't feel like going down that road. What is this here? Hey, check it out. We have appliances. They were supposed to be delivered a few weeks in the future, but we said screw it, grabbed a U-Haul. Went out to Nebraska Furniture Mart, picked them up ourselves. These are, looks like GE's washer and dryer. Haven't hooked them up yet. Started to the other day and didn't get enough time. Closet, we've got some stuff up here. This is stuff from Nicole's sewing room. She just took it off the wall and brought it out here and put that up. So we do have some clothes here. That way we can have clothes. Nothing on the bathroom, the master bathroom. This is just basically storage for the moment, since we're not going to do anything until after we move in here. Not much going on here. Again, we are not sleeping here at all. Actually, I haven't. We went back home Monday. Today is Friday, so we've been in Olathe all week. But I basically stay out here for a week straight. Don't have the beam up yet. We're probably going to nix the beam for the time being and just put the fan up. I don't know. I don't know if we have time. We'd rather just get enough to move in and move on. Left this window open. Cleaned up some of the windows so you can actually see out of them. They were covered in dust, and also lubed them up so they slide a little bit better. All that dust got in all the little areas, so wiped it down, and then wiped down the tracks. Hey, look, a fridge. Ah. And look, we have stuff in it that's cold. Speaking of which, let's go with all these. It's the weekend. Not much going on in the front room. Lights are there. I don't think anything's changed there. Ceiling fan kind of hit a snag. I'll show you in a little bit, but basically ceiling fans we have don't allow for wall control deals. They're just one hot coming in as opposed to two hots where you can control things remotely as well as fan and light separate. Everything's done through remotes nowadays, so they don't give you that option, so that would render a switch that's behind the scaffolding useless, which kind of sucks. Not much going on with the deck. we pulled some boards back, put them over here so nobody walks on them when they're doing siding. They'll be out here, they'll just side here, just the sides. Nothing up top, that's our project later, so, and not required for permitting or anything, so no big deal. I'll go and let's go to my office. I don't think anything too exciting going on in there. I do have my office set up. I work out here when I am working from home out here, but when I work from home this week, I was in Olathe in my notes for stuff. Yeah. Bathroom, I think we've seen that before. Cool. Front door, I don't know if we've seen all that yet, but this is a not cheap door. 8 feet tall, 5 feet wide, double swing. So the one on the right is locked in place. The one on the left swings. So French doors. So they'll both open if we want. No railing yet. We need to get that in order to close out the permit. Before I do up the stairs, let's look at this guy. The dangly lights. Finally got that guy in. I don't know why I call it dangly lights. I mean, I know why I called it, but whatever. Had to do some jerry rigging, put a cooler right here and a couple boards to make a platform, and then install the scaffolding. And actually, it worked really well. It was pretty solid. I had no balance issues or anything, and that was kind of a bugger to get in. All of these wires, yeah. So all of these wires, you know, once the wire goes in, you get your 2 wires or 3 wires. So they did do grounds on this. So you got all those wires you got to connect. I think there were like 11. So I bundled a 3, 4, and 4 bundles, and then I bundled them down. The 3 bundles, I took 11 down to 3, and then 3 down to 1, with just wiring them all together. And then when I came to install that, I just took one connection from my consolidated bundle and took it to here and did some Wago wire nuts, and it was super simple. Made life a lot easier. So little tip for those who wire, when you got a whole bunch of wires, you got to put it together, just bundle them and consolidate them. That way when you go to tie it in, you only have just 1 or 2 or just a few connections to do. Nothing going on here. If you look on the floor, if you look at the floor, it's been kills. Or I don't know I think we use kills up here, but zips are downstairs. So anybody does a project and they make a mess, it's a good idea for that subfloor. I mean, whenever you get subfloor, it's not a bad idea to throw kills down anyway. That stuff is cheap, relatively speaking. You just roll it on, slop it on. I literally dipped the roller in the bucket, like dipped it in and rolled it. I didn't even use a tray. So, but it's a good way to seal up the boards. Obviously, there's not much going on. This is new construction. Our current home had, when we bought it, it was foreclosed, critters in there, plenty of pee in the subfloor, so we kills the snot out of it to kind of seal up that stuff, get it nice and clean. Worked wonders. Here, the main issue was we had dust all over the place. A ton of dust from drywall and mud and whatever. So now this is, nothing, so a nice clean floor. So if you're ever working on a project and you got a subfloor and you make a mess, sweep it up, vacuum it up, and you'll never get it clean. But if you throw some sealant on it, like a Kills or something, it goes a long way. Makes it quite tolerable. Master bathroom, hi. Or not master bathroom, a bathroom, upstairs bathroom. So we got both sinks up and running now. Had to improvise on a few connections to make that work, but as you can see, pretty simple, connected, tight, in there, good to go. So no toilet, nowhere to poop up here. Nowhere, well, you could poop, but I wouldn't recommend it. But the toilet's downstairs. I'll get that installed one of these days. Shower's up and running. Interesting story. I'll get to it in the basement. Remind me when we get to the basement. I'll tell you the story about the hot water. Nothing new in here. I didn't kills it yet. I need to clean up. It's a big mess in here still. And this is a low priority room. We never go in there. It's going to be utility stuff. So I'll get to it some other time. This room, I don't know, whatever. Got the fan in. We had to set up scaffolding here to get that fan in, but this bunk room does have a ceiling fan. That is remote controlled. That was when we installed that one. That's when we realized these are all DC motors, and the AC to DC conversion must be in the remote unit itself, so I can't bypass the remote. So right now, this switch is the only thing that does anything. This switch is useless. That sucks. But we bought this a while back, past the return period. I mean, it didn't really break the bank. It wasn't anything super expensive, but still kind of sucks. What we're gonna do about it, I don't know. We might replace it later, whatever. We have a fan, a light. We don't have a closed permit, so priorities, right? I got the remote right here just because, I don't know. So we have it somewhere. The doors are here, pre-hung, so we just gotta zap those in. Again, low priority. We don't need a door installed to close the permit. Storage room. So Nicole's sewing room is basically storage for the time being. That's what you get when you have the largest room in the house. I don't know if that's a fact, but it's up there as far as big rooms. So that's when I make a trip. Today I had to meet the plumber to fix the thing in the garage. So I figured while I'm here, let's load up the truck and bring stuff over here. So some of these things here, some other stuff throughout the house, I just loaded the truck and brought it out here. That's it for this upstairs. Did I cover this room? I went in this room already. Yes, I did. But nothing new going on in there, so whatever. Not a whole heck of a lot new. It's just kind of tidying up a few things, getting the fixtures in. Right now, we've only got, I think, 2 more fixtures to get in, maybe 3. We might, I don't know. The deal with the fan, we might buy new fans since, that one is supposed to go up there. It's a fancy ass fan, but it's we can't bypass the remote deal, and I don't remember which remote it is because there's a remote down there. I don't know, but we need fans outside, and that one's, I think, outdoor rated, so we should be fine putting that out there. So we might buy new fans and install them. So the master bedroom, and then up there, and that should be all that we need for electrical fixtures. Going downstairs, and the lights on, almost tripped. Oh, no, notice the stairs. Yeah, those are new. Nicole's going to love it when she comes here next. She's going to see mud. I may or may not have made a mess when I was moving the sprinkler, but all these treads are new. The risers and treads are new. We ripped out, by we, I mean her. She ripped out all that stuff last weekend and cleaned up the stuff on the sides, got the treads in, so these are nice and solid to walk on. Really nice. Until we get to the last turn, which are not done. I think we came up short. Counting treads was not in engineering school, apparently. Nothing exciting going on here. Still just plain old storage. Bunch of crap down there, whatever. Cleaned up quite a bit here. Why? Because I had to finish up. I am done. Yay. With the insulation. Insulation, soundproof, fireproof. Let's call it fireproof because that's why it's installed. You need the fireproofing to protect the webs on those I-joists per code. So we spent about $2,500 on this stuff, but I was able to install it. It sucked because you had to cut that stuff and all the shit floating around just sucks. Wearing a suit and everything. So, but it's nice because it's soundproof. So when I'm jamming out down here, it's not rattling the whole house that much. Plus, it kind of cleans up things. Funny thing, the hot water, we were not getting hot water. That's 100 gallons of hot water. And I had those fuckers cranked up to the max, and I was not getting hot water upstairs. Bigger part of it was the fact that we weren't getting a lot of pressure. We're only running about 30 pounds of pressure coming in the house. So we've got a pump that I will install later. Forgot to bring it, but I didn't have room for it anyway. So I'll somewhere past this point, somewhere up here, I'll install a pump that'll basically suck up water, and it's going to get me closer. I'll probably run about 85 pounds, which upstairs will be about 60, which is closer to what we should have. So, but as I'm putting this stuff in, notice one of the white lines were warm. The plumbing lines, the white lines, which should be cool, but that was not the case. So this I can feel is hot or warm. This is not, but before one of them was. So Seemed odd. I chased it down, and turns out that the mixing valve in the master bathroom shower was connected. So basically, my hot water goes into my mixing valve, and cold water goes to the mixing valve, and that should be closed. And when I turn on the water, it mixes it up to the right temperature, and it goes up. Well, the part they had in there was basically allowing water to go either way. It was wide open. So that hot water is basically backfeeding my cold and vice versa. So I was kind of mixing up hot and cold water upstairs. Fortunately, I found the issue, rotated 90 degrees to shut off both of those. So my hot and water are now 100% split, and we get plenty of hot water. So found that out by accident. That's funny, and it was because I was installing this stuff. So, and then outside, not too much going on here. We're trying to keep stuff away from the house for the ciders if they ever decide to do their damn job. And, oh yeah, installed the light today. I figured while I was here, we bought this the other day, so got the last light in. Electrical deals are in, plumbing's deals in. So that's what we got going on. So this next weekend, today's Friday, I'll probably spend all weekend in Olathe. Probably come out here another time or two just to kind of check on things or do a little this or that or make a trip for moving. But we are got to tidy up the Olathe house because we're going to put that for sale here soon. Got an appointment with the, I got 3 dates next week with realtors. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I think. Not on Tuesday, because that's the Blues home opener. I told them nay. So I will find a good realtor, get working on selling our house, see what we got to do. For the time being, we're going to keep packing up at our house, clean it up, whatever. And hopefully come back out here and spend some more time. It's hard to be out here and work when I've got the internet shut down at the moment because I don't want to have a cord on the side of my house while they're installing siding. I don't want them to screw it up, ding it, pull it, whatever. So I'm limited on what I can do out here with no internet. So I can pull it and get it set up temporarily, but it just depends. Oh, yeah, we also got a stove here too, but no bueno. That's not me. I called Nebraska Furniture Mart. I have that scheduled to get picked up in about 2 weeks. I was going to have them swap it, but after I saw their back order lead time to get that replaced, it's putting it close to the end of October, possibly into November. My dishwasher is non-existent still waiting on that. So I contacted Best Buy. They've got them. They can get it to me sooner. So October 14th, which is a week from Monday, like 10 days from now or something, I will have a brand new range, the exact same thing delivered, as well as my dishwasher. It's $190 to pay them to install the dishwasher. No, I can install all this, but if it's a few bucks to get something installed, I'll pay it. $190 to install the freaking dishwasher. $30 to install a gas stove. So I said, hey, I'll pay you to install a gas stove. You can go pound sand when it comes to the dishwasher. That's easy to install. This ain't bad. But yeah, I'll just let them handle that. It's a gas line. The less I touch gas, the better. I've done it before, no big deal, but I'll just pay them to do that, put it in place, etc., get it running. So yeah, that's going to go. And Nebraska Furniture Mart will come out, pick it up after I get a new one installed anyway. That's not installed anyway, just sitting there. I'll put it in my dollies and put it in the corner. It's been bad. But the dishwasher will be delivered with that as well. Fridge, stuff, my bench, and then in the garage. And my snake friend is still hiding apparently, so. All right, hope you enjoyed. Wish me luck. Hopefully by the end of this month, we are literally living out here with nothing in Olathe. Wish me luck, I need it.